What do one of the funniest men in Hollywood and one of the biggest voices in world music have in common? A letter. But not just any letter. A letter that saved Celine Dion's career at the most unlikely moment of her life. Can you imagine how Ryan Reynolds, the star known for his acidic humor and action films, ended up being the key to one of music's biggest comebacks? Get ready for a story so unbelievable, so full of twists and turns, that it will captivate you from beginning to end. You won't believe what happened and how a simple message changed everything. Shall we start? They say life can change in the blink of an eye, and Celine Dion is living proof of that. In recent years, she went from being celebrated for her powerful voice and vibrant energy to being the subject of speculation about her physical appearance. Many wondered, what happened to the queen of epic ballads? The truth, however, is that behind the spotlight was a woman dealing with profound pain. The loss of her husband and mentor, Renee Angelil. The grief etched on her face wasn't vanity. It was the weight of carrying a broken heart while the world watched. Can you imagine the challenge of balancing personal grief with public pressure? Celine faced this daily. In emotional interviews, she revealed how every day without Renee felt like navigating a maze with no exit. Yet, she never allowed the pain to overshadow her greater purpose. Hearing her inspiring life stories makes us reflect. How do we deal with our own losses? Do we find strength in what truly matters, or do we hide behind our circumstances? Celine Dion always said that Renee Angelil wasn't just her husband, but also her pillar and greatest cheerleader. During his battle with cancer, he made it clear that, even in his absence, she should continue to shine on stage. Imagine the weight of those words. A final request, a reminder that her mission was greater than her pain. Renee believed that Celine's music could touch lives, even as her own seemed to be falling apart. Motivated by this wish, Celine found strength where there seemed to be none. She stepped onto the stage, tears streaming down her face, and sang as if she were speaking directly to him. That moment wasn't just a performance. It was a powerful declaration of resilience and love, and it makes us wonder, in our darkest moments, can we honor the people we love by moving forward, or do we let sadness paralyze us? Amid her journey of resilience, Celine Dion received an unexpected gesture that would change the course of her career. Ryan Reynolds, known for his charisma and sharp humor, sent her a heartfelt letter asking her to record the theme song for Deadpool 2. He knew that no one but Celine could bring the emotional intensity needed for that epic scene. What many don't know is that Ryan was also dealing with personal losses, making his request even more profound and authentic. The collaboration resulted in Ashes, a performance so powerful it seemed to channel all the pain and hope of both artists. The video of Celine Dion and Ryan Reynolds not only moved millions, but also symbolized how unexpected connections can help us transform difficult moments into something extraordinary. It's fascinating how, sometimes, support comes from where we least expect it. Have you ever stopped to think about who might be ready to extend a hand in your life if you only asked? After the impact of Ashes, Celine Dion seemed to have rediscovered her essence. The song wasn't just a soundtrack for a movie. It was a declaration that she was ready to rebuild herself. With new projects underway and tours announced, she proved that even amid the ashes of a painful past, it's possible to rise stronger. Celine's epic life story teaches us that new beginnings don't always start grandly, but every small step is a reminder that life goes on. This rebirth brought more than professional success. It brought a new outlook on life. Celine began living on her own terms, embracing her authenticity. Her inspiring speeches in interviews reflect the courage to reinvent oneself, even when everything seems lost. And you? Have you thought about what steps you can take to rise again? Sometimes the key is to start small. A new hobby, a forgotten project, or even that long-delayed conversation. Over time, Celine Dion discovered that true strength lies in being true to herself. She began embracing her individuality, unconcerned with criticism or external expectations. Her bold outfits and striking interviews showed that, for her, living without regrets was more than a philosophy. It was a way of life. This transformation wasn't just personal but a powerful example for everyone struggling to express themselves freely. Celine became an icon not just for her voice but for her authenticity. Her motivational life stories, often shared in emotional speeches, remind us that each of us has the right to live fully. She inspires us to ask ourselves, what are we postponing out of fear of judgment? Maybe it's time to wear that outfit we love, say what we've been holding back, or simply allow ourselves to be who we truly are. And now, after diving into this emotional story, I have to ask, what will you do with all this? Is it time for you to also turn your struggles into a springboard for something greater? Think about it. What small steps can lead you to the new beginning you've been searching for? Maybe it's starting that shelved project, reviving a forgotten dream, or even seeking support from someone who believes in your potential. If Celine Dion's journey inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and follow more incredible and motivational stories. Together, we can learn, grow, and maybe even transform our own lives. Are you ready to take the next step?